Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Cyborg here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to finish yet again Heroic 7 Lost Contract, this time trying to see if we can kill Deathstroke with Zatanna plus League of Anarchy. And we're going to also kill two bosses on the way. And first up we're going to start off with boss Cyborg. Got my God Killer to level 10, so that's what's gonna be placed on Dr. Fate for our passive stats. Then I have the level 10 Beta Club on Kimflan Sakumen to get some dot damage out of him. And I have Sword of Sin on Raven. Sword of Sin is kind of for convenience purposes, so that we literally have nothing to worry about from boss Cyborg. Could have gotten something for power generation on Raven or something for some passive stats, but I don't really need to, we're going to do enough here. The only inconvenience is that we're going to have our special Q disabled here, so that will not allow us to stack the Kimflan Sakumen passive stats as fast as I would have wanted to, but it's fine, we're going to eventually get there. We're already seeing 15 mil dot values, we're just gonna spam jump attacks here. By the way, if you don't have Beta Club, don't spam jump attacks with Kimflan Sakumen. Every single time I upload videos like this, I feel like I have to mention this, because I don't want some new players looking at this and saying, oh, this is the way to play Kimflan Sakumen. They start spamming jump attacks. Oh, where's my dot values? No, you don't play it like this. So if I come to think about it, the highest damage that Kimflan Sakumen can give you other than Beta Club, it's going to actually be the Nora Snow Globe. And with Nora Snow Globe with the clones, as long as you can't combo interrupt and you're fighting an opponent that's not easy to combo interrupt, spamming jump attack into a block is actually going to also be the most optimal way to get your damage out of the way. And it's kinda crazy how two artifacts that got added, one being the most notorious pay-to-win artifact and the other one being one of the best free-to-play artifacts, kind of shaped the gameplay, because there was very rare instances previously where you would use jump attack, but now we do it. Yeah, that's boss Cyborg down. And yeah, I let him kill King there so that I would avoid unusual gameplay. The game kind of does that when you're dealing a lot of damage, even though you're doing it with artifacts that you pay money for and the game has put in there. So yeah. Next up we're going to fight boss Batman. On the secondary account I'm going to heavily enjoy this boss because he's the punching bag of the tier and I can just show all the teams that wouldn't do well against other bosses against him. But on this account we're just going to end his suffering quick with Brainiac Batman Ninja team. This is going to be Brainiac with the God Tier at level 10 equipped. We're going to also have Robin in there with the level 4 Prometheum Sword. One of the last times the Prometheum Sword will actually see the light of day, because after that I'll get another God Killer and start upgrading that. I think I have a resource to get it all the way to level 3, which already bypasses the passive stats that the Prometheum Sword provides, and Beta Club on Grodd. So we're going to first up stack as much as we can with Brainiac, or as much as the game allows it. You can't go above 10 stacks. I mean, you can if you have a lower level of Brainiac Special 1, but you can go all the way to 400% lethal attack damage, and with maxed out Brainiac Special 1, you're going to be able to do that in 10 stacks. Maxed out level 70 Brainiac Special 1, not even level 80 or something like that. Yeah, Grodd in there, we got him in the corner right now, we're going to just combo interrupt him. With Grodd you can do an infinite combo while they're in the corner, you just do 3 taps, swipe back into a block, swipe right, 3 taps, swipe back into a block, swipe right, and that also works. Just combo interrupting is a little bit more damage, because you're hitting a little bit more often and keeping those lethal stacks up more efficiently, but yeah, the infinite combo also works. And yeah, I've gotten some questions in video using Grodd plus Brainiac. Oh, Sigval, will this work without Beta Club? No. It doesn't work without Beta Club, not really. You can put Dark Metal cards on him, and you can also add a special 1 into the mix in there to get some damage, and you're gonna get some damage, but it's not gonna be great without Beta Club in there. And at that point you might as well just use Batman Catwoman and put Brainiac in another team. Okay, so he's dead at this point. He's sitting on 0 health. I'm letting him do his thing here a bit, so that we don't get unusual gameplay at the end, though this team doesn't really get unusual gameplay often. But yeah, there we go, boss Batman is also down. And now moving on to my boy Deathstroke. I love the fact that I'm going to one-shot him with the League of Anarchy team, or at the very least attempt to, because this does not involve combo interruption, and I'm really not a fan of combo interrupting this man. This man is built different. So Zatanna in there are going to try and go for as soon as possible stacks. Also, he reduces crit resistance, which is nice. I mean, it's not gonna matter because we have Dark Metal cards on Harley, and the artifacts that I previously mentioned on the other two characters, like God Care level 10, Prometheum Sword level 4, and Dark Metal cards on Harley, like this man's got some crit resistance in there. Not much, but Dark Metal cards usually do the trick. I mean, actually much, actually quite a lot. Yeah, I think he was actually very high on crit resistance. Couldn't remember if crit resistance or lethal resistance, but I think it's crit resistance. So Zatanna would in theory help out a bit. We already got 2 debuffs of decreased crit resistance, but since we got Dark Metal cards, that's not gonna be too relevant here. There we go, 300%, and we have a free third special, so we might as well do that. That Delta 55 mil, not like we need it. And the Harley on this account is already doing as much damage as the Harley on my secondary account is doing while the enemy is stunned, so that's definitely interesting. And Zatanna survived that super move. That was unexpected. Well, that's nice of her. I was fully expecting her to die, not that would change the gameplay in any way, shape or form, but that was the expectations. Yes, standing there, doing some hits. We can see 10 mil values at some points where the crits work in our favor. But it's okay, we get into a corner and the crits will always work in our favor at that point. There we go. Actually, not really. There we go. The guaranteed crits here shifted a bit. Another special 2 in there. 3 hits, swipe right, 3 hits, swipe right. On the swipe right, it's 10 mil dot value. So that's gonna be amazing. Another stun in there. And his health is depleting quite fast. We don't have the longest time in the fights, but we should be fine. Combo interrupting him here. Harley back in there, special 2. You might wonder why are you not using this special tray of EPI instead of this Harley special 2. Well, I can get 2 special 2s pretty much instead of 1 EPI third special. I just find it to be a little bit more efficient than that. You could go either way with this team. You could either go with Harley or with EPI. But Harley can do some damage. I mean, that doesn't apply to this fight because we're not really doing it in this fight. But if you keep Harley in there, you can just keep her in there and combo interrupt. That also does a significant amount of damage until you get power for this special 2. And look, we did not have the most time left in the world. Like, this was not a very, very easy one-shot, but this is just a 3-star Zatanna. Not like that matters in terms of damage, because all Zatannas go to 300% damage no matter the star rating, but it took us quite a while to get there, and that changes a bit with the star rating. But yeah, there we go, boss Deathstroke has been killed yet again. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time I complete Heroic 7, the last contract. And my Deathstroke is still sitting on 3 stars, 0 shards. And I got that from a chest. So let's see what we get here. I mean, I don't really care about Deathstroke drop, because what I really care about is Raven drop, or Pencollapse drop a bit more, Mr. Freeze drop also lots. But Deathstroke matters the least, I guess. Though it would be nice to get him just for the bragging purposes, just to have a higher star rating Deathstroke. That will look cool. But yet again, nope, no Deathstroke here. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye.
This is the future.